Dear students, welcome to the online class of English Literature. The second lesson is Beauty and the Beast, Part 2. Children, I hope you have read Beauty and the Beast, Part 1, and I know that you are very excited to read Beauty and the Beast, Part 2. So, in Beauty and the Beast, Part 1, we learnt about the merchant and his family, the two misfortunes that the merchant and his family faced, and how the merchant met the beast. And children, in the last scene, the merchant made a promise to the beast that he would send one of his daughter to the beast to become his wife. Now children, open your book to page number 109. Scene 4. The merchant's house. Joseph, Jack, April, June and Beauty are in the room. Beauty is the only one working. The door opens and the merchant and George enter. Beauty, running to the door. Father, George, you're back at last. Merchant, Beauty, my dear, it's wonderful to be home. Still working hard, I see. April, oh father, we've had a dreadful time without you here. Just look at the state of my dress. Children, dreadful means shocking or bad. June, and mine. Jack, welcome home, father. Joseph, yes, welcome home, both of you. Jack and I have just got back ourselves. Jack, yes, father, we have found some work last. We start on Monday, so we have to leave very soon. George, it's lucky for us that we returned to find you here. Merchant, yes, it's wonderful to see you all again. But I have some good news and some bad news. Beauty, oh no, not more bad news. So children, we see that Merchant and George are back home, and as usual, April and June are only concerned about their dress. Beauty is the only one who is working hard even at home. Jack and Joseph had found a new job, and the merchant again tells them that there is some good news and some bad news. Now let's read ahead. Merchant, the good news is that I have a rose for you, Beauty. He hands her the rose. Beauty, how lovely. And it smells so sweet. April, I hope you did not bring roses for us as well, father. June, I hope not. George, father has brought a whole chest of treasures back. He got it from someone called the Beast, but I was asleep and never saw this strange person. So children, you remember that Beauty had asked her father to bring a rose for her. So the merchant got a rose, and from where he got the rose? He got the rose from the castle. And Beauty is very happy to see the rose. And as usual, April and June, because they are so selfish, they were only interested in materialistic things, in jewelry and in dresses, and not in the rose. And George tells everyone that father has got a whole chest of treasures back, and he got it from the beast. Now let's read ahead. Jack, the beast, who on earth is he? Merchant, Well, George and I were lost in the forest one night and we found a castle. We decided to spend the night there, but I foolishly picked a rose for Beauty. The owner, the beast, was very angry with me. Joseph, he didn't harm you, did he? Merchant, no, he didn't, Joseph. But it is worse than that. He will kill me if I do not send one of my 3 girls to him. So I made him a promise. Otherwise, he will kill me. I do not want to die. Beauty, oh father, it's all my fault. You picked the rose for me. So I will return to the castle in your place. I do not want you to die. April, yes, yes, you should go, Beauty. It's only fair. June, and we too can find husbands now. Jack, what do you mean? June, father has returned with great treasures, Jack. We are rich again, so finding suitable husbands will be easy. George, and what about Beauty? April, well, she did ask for a rose and father brought her one. She asked for trouble and she has got it. George, I shall go with her to keep her safe. So, children, the merchant tells his family that the beast gave the chest full of treasures to the merchant, and actually, because Beauty had asked for a rose, so the merchant had plucked the rose from the beast's garden, and because of that, the beast got very angry. The merchant then made a promise that he would send one of his daughters to the merchant to become his wife, or else the beast would kill the merchant. So, hearing all this, Beauty got very upset and told her father that she would go to the castle in his place. And as usual, children, April and June, the most selfish ones, were only interested in the treasures and getting suitable and good husbands for themselves. Now let's read ahead. Some months later, in the merchant's house. Merchant, I do hope Beauty and George are happy and safe. Jack, yes, they have been gone 2 months now. Joseph, I hope the beast has been treating Beauty well. Merchant, I hope so. I hope so. It was all my fault, and now I am sick and dying. Jack, don't say that, father. Merchant, but it's true. My only wish is that the beast will allow Beauty to come home to visit me for a day or two before I die. The door opens and George enters, followed by Beauty. George, hello everyone, I'm back, and look who I have with me. Merchant, Beauty, at last, my wish has come true. I am overjoyed to see you. Beauty, oh father, what a delight to see you too. But you look ill, father, dear father. Children, delight means please greatly, great pleasure. Merchant, yes, my dear, but seeing you again has brought new life into my old body. June, and is that a new dress you are wearing, Beauty? April, I suppose the beast gave it to you. And did he give you the necklace too? Merchant, does he treat you well, Beauty? Is he kind to you? So, children, we see that 2 months have passed and The merchant and his family are talking about George and Beauty. And the merchant is not well, and his only wish was to see Beauty once. And soon George and Beauty enter, and the merchant was very happy to see Beauty. And Beauty at the same time was also very happy to see her father. June and April, as usual, were more interested in her new dress and the necklace she was wearing. They all ask about the beast and how he treats Beauty. Now let's read ahead. Beauty. Oh, yes, father. I stay in a locked room in the castle. He brings me food every day and leaves it outside my room. He sits outside my door and talks to me. Every day he asks me to be his wife. I am to stay locked in my room till I agree. But he is kind, father. He gives me presents. He does not frighten me at all because I have never seen him. George, nor have I, father. I stay in an old barn near the castle. Children, barn is a large farm building used for storing goods or sheltering animals. I get fed well, but the beast never talks to me or lets me see his face. Merchant, well, I can tell you, he is not a pleasant sight to behold. Behold means to see. Beauty, but he has a heart of gold, father. I want for nothing. He is kind and generous, and he says he loves me deeply. June, and he gives you ever more beautiful things. Merchant, I am happy to see you are well, Beauty, but why have you returned? Beauty, somehow the beast knew that you were ill, father. He gave me permission to come home, but I must return in 7 days because I promised. April, no, no, you must stay here longer with us. June, yes, it would not be right to leave dear father when he is so ill. You can look after him. April, and why should you be so happy when we are not? So, children, Beauty tells everyone that how the beast treats her. She is locked up in a room in the castle, but the beast brings food for her every day and sits outside the room, and every day he asks her to get married to him. He gives her presents and tells her that he deeply loves her. Similarly, George also says that he lives in an old barn near the castle, and every day he gets food and all the requirements are fulfilled. And when the merchant asks Beauty that how come she has come here, Beauty tells him that the beast somehow knew that the merchant is not well, so he gave her permission for 7 days to be with her family. But as usual, April and June, because they were little jealous of Beauty, misguides Beauty and tells her to stay with the family and look after her father instead of going back to the beast. Now let's read ahead. In the merchant's house, 10 days after Beauty's arrival at home, everyone is in the room except for the merchant. April, ah, that was a wonderful breakfast. June, yes, it was. I'm so glad we told Beauty to make scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs means, children, a dish of eggs prepared by beating them with a little liquid and then cooking and stirring gently. Beauty, shall I clear your plates away now? April, yes, of course. June, have you taken father his breakfast yet? The merchant enters, shuffling slowly towards the table. Merchant, that won't be necessary, Beauty, I am here. Beauty, father, what are you doing out of bed? I was just going to clear up here and bring you some eggs and coffee. June, yes, you should have stayed in bed, father. We would have sent your breakfast to your room. Merchant, no, I'm fine, but a little shaky. I had some terrible dreams last night. Beauty, I had a dream too, father. Jack, dreams. Everyone has dreams. Beauty, I dreamt that the beast was very ill and dying. June, oh really? April, no use believing in dreams. Now and then I have dreams, but my dreams never come true. Beauty, father, I must keep my promise. I must return to the castle to see the beast. He is dying because of his love for me. There is a knock at the door. George goes to answer it. George, goodness me, it is the bee. Joseph, what? Who is that? The beast, completely concealed under a large cloak, enters the room. Concealed means, children, hidden. And cloak is a sleeveless outdoor overgarment that hangs loosely from the shoulders. Beast, don't be afraid. People call me the beast. I have come to see Beauty. Beauty, I'm here, dear beast. I'm so happy to see you at last. I was just going to return to the castle because I dreamt you were ill. Beast, I am ill, dear Beauty. I am dying because of my love for you. Beauty, then die no longer, dear beast. I agree to marry you. So, children, we see that 10 days have already gone and Beauty was still with her family and she was looking after her father. And then one day, the merchant and Beauty dreamt terrible and strange things. Beauty dreamt that the beast was very ill and dying. And soon there was a knock at the door, and the beast was there. And the beast said that he was dying because of his love for her. And Beauty immediately agrees to marry the beast. Let's read ahead. The beast throws off his cloak and wig and a large hairy mask too, and is transformed. Transformed means changed into a prince. The others stand around amazed. The others were surprised to see. Beast, thank you, dear Beauty. As you can see, your love for me has turned me back into a prince. We shall be married at the castle. Then you will become my princess. Merchant, my blessing on both of you. So, children, as soon as Beauty agrees to marry the beast changed into a prince, and it was the love, the unconditional love of Beauty that changed the beast into the prince. And soon after the marriage, Beauty would become the princess. So, children, it was Beauty's love for the beast that turned him back into a prince. Children, I hope you have understood the story. Now please read the story nicely. Now let's underline the difficult words. Come to page number 109 and underline dreadful. Next, wonderful. Now come to page number 110 and underline treasures. Next, foolishly. Next, picked. Next, suitable. Now come to page number 111 and underline necklace, frighten, pleasant, behold. Now come to page number 112 and underline permission. Next, generous. Next, scrambled. Now come to page number 113 and underline believing, concealed, transformed, princess, amazed. And come to page number 114 and underline blessing. Now children, you will write these difficult words in your rough register and you will make sentences of the following words. The first word is overjoyed. Second, fault. Third, generous. Fourth, blessing. Fifth, wonderful. Children, you will make sentences in your rough register. Now in the next video, we will do the question answers and the reference to context. Thank you.